Welcome to another truck and logistics simulator video doing a car transporting job with me, this gaming man. Hello, and yes, as the title suggests, we are doing a car transporting job. So that's the job we're going to do. We're going to get about 13.5 grand or just under 13.5 grand. So there's your trailer that you start with. So you have to load the cars onto it. So you lower the lift and then it opens it all out. And these are the cars you put on, and they respawn. There's 6 cars that you'll put on. It's a great little job mission this is. They're sort of like, I think they're like Audis, I think, by the looks of it, or Audi replicas. As we're sticking them all on, this is the last one to go on the top, and then we have to lift up the lift now. And then load up the underneath of the trailer. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe buttons if you enjoy this type of content, and leave us a like and even a comment if you enjoy this sort of thing. So we'll stick the camera inside this time for these last two to give you a bit of a look. Try not to total the new cars. So loading them up. This is the last one. I do think they need to sort of like make the jumps between the vehicles a bit better. Whether it's a fade or something, it's kind of like in straight out of another thing. So I'm going to try and load this up. Trying to hook up the trailer now from in cab. And I think I might end up crashing it, knowing me. It's getting a bit closer now. Yep, that's the trailer. Right, just load that on. And off we go. So like I said, I've said on previous videos, I really like how the cars all sort of move about on the trailers. All the vehicles, different vehicles, when you're transporting them about, they kind of wobble about. Actually feels like a real load. So it looks like we're going onto the highway. So coming out, try not to cause too much carnage. Just round here. We'll go over a cool little suspension bridge. You can just see it in the top corner there. Yeah, you can take the camera pictures on the corners of the screen on and off if you want them on or not. Or you can have one left or right, or both, like I've got on this one. You've got both of them on. I'll take them off for now as we're in the cab. And then joining the bridge up here. It's quite narrow. There is kind of a cool thing towards the end of this video which I didn't realise that they actually did on this game. I've seen like roads closed or part of the roads closed for like road works, but yeah, we'll get to see something at the end which is kind of quite interesting, the first time I've seen it. So a little bit of an out view cab now, going over the bridge. Such a cool bridge. I think there's going to be a few game tweaks by the sounds of it. Sort of like the resolution's going to be sort of sharpened up a little bit in certain points of the game. I think they just need to do a few more tweaks to it. That's what I've been hearing. It'd be nice if the map was a little bit bigger as well. I hope maybe they kind of expand on this, because I think they've got sort of like a good basis of a good game. They just need to expand it a bit more. I mean, the gameplay does feel really good. Again, I'm still on the controller at the moment, but it does feel a real nice game. How the cab moves about and things like that. So hopefully they expand on it. I've not been given this game for free or anything like that. I've paid for it out of my own money, so I'm not like obliged to say, oh, it's a really good game at all. But you know, I just think it is a good game. It looks a really good game, feels a really good game. I don't know how long, what the longevity will be like, you know, because once you've done a few of the transport missions, once you've done like them a few times, you might get a little bit bored. So that's why I think they need to expand it a little bit, have some interesting loads like wide loads and things like that, and kind of maybe, like I say, if they expand the map a little bit, make the deliveries a bit longer. But it would be nice. It would be nice. We'll have to see what happens in the future of this game. Playing online is a good laugh. It is. It's good fun. Yeah, it's great. So trying to keep on the road here without crashing. Like I say, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe buttons to the channel. I'm going to put a few more videos out like this. And yeah, and if you could hit the like buttons if you enjoy this type of thing, that'd be great. Trying to get there as quickly as we can. I think it's about, I can't even remember how far it was now. It's one of the longer deliveries, I think, that you can do. I think there is a couple of longer ones, but I think we're sort of like on the edge of how far we can do, you know, how far the range of the deliveries are. I'm trying to get my words out. Like I say, I'm just filming this all the way through without any jump cuts or anything like that. The raw footage, if you like. So over another bridge. This is quite cool as well. There goes the front wing. So yeah, there's not many cars about at the moment. I think I've got this still on from like, you can set the time for various different times. You can have it sort of like your system time, so whatever your time zone is on your console, it will run that time whatever is on your console. So if you're on, I don't know, 5 o'clock, it will change the time to 5 o'clock, and it will run with that time scale, I think. So that's quite a cool little feature. But like I say, I do think they need to expand it a wee bit. Some, maybe a different sort of city or something like that you can travel to. That would be cool. There's another collectible box on that bridge there. I've just noticed that. We just went underneath it. So here we go. We're coming off here on the right hand side. Taking my time. It's 50 kilometers an hour up here now. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. So we're climbing up around here. Feels like a heavy load as well. I've said it in previous videos, when you're driving something that's heavy, it takes a little while for the truck to sort of get up to speed. Got some traffic lights here. Onto green, we can go through now. Turn right. Get up here. I think the delivery point is just on the right, on the left, sorry, if I remember rightly. And we have an accident, which is quite cool, but the access point is really narrow, so you end up clonking some of the signs. So look, that's quite cool. There's an accident car on its side. I mean, not that accidents are cool in real life, but it's kind of nice to see that it's like a scenario that you come across during the game. Like I say, there's roads that have been closed as well, sort of like lanes that are closed, so they're doing roadworks. I've come across, that's quite cool as well. But yeah, nice little feature, that. Really cool feature. It kind of makes the map feel a little bit lived in, if you like. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like there's stuff sort of going on. So coming up to another set of lights here. And through the lights. chucking a left here. Get in just before that van, I think. Yeah, we'll get in. So this is where I've got to drop it off, drive it into the glowy area and stop. And there we go. There we go. The delivery completed. So that's great. That's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. You guys, as ever, have been awesome. We've gained a few more subscribers over the past few days, which is great. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe buttons, hit the like buttons. You guys have been awesome, and until the next time, we shall see you soon.